Alright guys, so this is a video just looking at the crew. Just bought it just to see if it was worth buying it, to say right. There's been a lot of negative comments about the crew, about its gameplay and how it is and stuff. And the gameplay experience, it doesn't have that many like graphics bugs that many games has. It has the runs decent, and the problem is it's a very demanding game. Even my computer lags or chops at ultra settings, um, and it's just, yeah, that's weird. That's probably a optimization problem or something like that. They are running an R9 290, and that's overly recommended. So. I don't see why it should lag at ultra or chop at ultra. So right now we're running at high settings, not ultra. Running an Intel Core i7-3820 at 4.65 gigahertz. The CPU load is now at 40%. Has 32 gigs of RAM, so that should be decent. I have 6 terabytes of total hard drive space. The crew is installed on a Western Digital 3 terabyte black drive, so it's a little faster than the green drive I have. Running a ASUS Sabertooth X79 motherboard, and playing this with an Xbox controller just because it's a driving game. So while a steering wheel and that kind of combination would be a lot better, but right now I just have the Xbox controller. So yeah, and also have a G19 keyboard and G9X mouse, and I'm using a Microsoft HD 5000 webcam as my microphone right now. So the game seems like good. There's decent steering. That's exactly where I'm going. I'm going. It seems like I'm gonna continue. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take this. This right here. Yeah, the problems I've had with the game, just wait a second, I'm gonna turn on the volume here, so, probably you can hear me a little bit. Whoa! There you go. The problems I have with the game so far, I have trouble joining crews, or have other people join me. My best friend cannot join me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But even though we are in the crew together or whatever, we can't see each other. I'm invisible to him and he is invisible to me. That means the car is invisible. Not our name, because our name tag shows up on the screen like driving around on the map, but the car isn't there. So that's interesting. I've seen this indivisible car thing at on the PlayStation, but not the same thing, because on the PlayStation it isn't actually invisible. It's just a lot of the graphics disappeared. But on this game, the car is completely invisible. It isn't there anymore. So so that's a problem it has. That has been since yesterday, so we'll see today if the problem is solved. I'm in level 11 now, and I bought myself the first car. I believe was a Dodge Charger, if I'm not wrong. I can find out immediately, actually. The Dodge Challenger SR8, I bought that one. I can actually spawn on it. There you go, that's the one. So that's my first car. I'm not a big fan of it because it doesn't handle that well. So I quickly bought, I got from New York, and I bought the Nissan Skyline GTR. I have two of them. So I have this, which is like an off-road going model. This apparently has a higher red line than the other one has. So that's cool. Let's see how fast it is. It was reasonably fast. believe the street going version is faster. This has a lot better acceleration, that's for sure. It doesn't stick to the road as well, that's for sure. Yeah, it actually does have anti-lock brakes. Yeah, that's one. Okay, it doesn't have higher redline actually. It just sounds like it, because it sounds a little bugged up in this game, so. Yeah, it seems many people are just so much wanted these days on the crew. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some quick points here. We're gonna get off this freeway first. That's some free money right there. I don't know where I'm going, but I know New Orleans, I believe it unlocked out of the map now. Let's see. Oh yeah. So now I can go to... Yeah, I know Xbox controller. I'm gonna go to Dallas. Because I haven't been there yet. Trying to open as many roads that I can, so... set waypoints. Thank you. But I like many of the sounds in the game. The sounds from the... Oh. Well, I'm going that way then. Whoa! Many of the game sounds are really appear very realistic. Like it has turbo spooling, turbo flutter, and stuff like that, like what we car guys like. And the engine does sound like a straight 6 to me. Yeah, and the V8 does sound like a V8. Oh yeah, okay. So satellite found. That's cool. It's a nice city. Data station found, actually. That's cool. Now I have to continue back to my road trip. There you go. Not all cars are that realistic sounding, but many of them are. It's not like real life sounding or anything like that. One thing I will complain about is that each and every car has the exact same engine. Like if you go to the tuners and stuff, and you want to tune your engine or whatever, or want to strip up, well, I can't remember how that was, but somewhere in that range. The engine appears to be a V8 in all cases, with twin turbochargers, which is weird because the Nissan Skyline has a straight 6 twin turbo, not a V8. So that's interesting. My Dodge Challenger also has a twin turbo V8. And I believe the Dodge Challenger doesn't have a twin turbo in real life, so it's interesting. I can see if I can get to a workshop and just show you if there is a car tuner in. Oh, there is no car tuner in Dallas, but I can go to one soon. So I'm gonna get some speed up there, up this ramp here. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot faster than the off-road going version of the Skyline, that's for sure. I haven't upgraded this car as much either. The Dodge is a lot more upgraded than this is. Let's see if we can get downhill here, see if we can get any faster. Was that 300 or was that right under? Alright, continue onwards. Shouldn't be take that long since I'm driving so fast. One thing I do like with this game, the map is massive, which is awesome because if there's so many players on here, it should be big. The map is just, oh, I love it. That's the first thing I actually loved about this game. When I heard about it, I heard like, oh, modifying car, that sounds awesome. Like, oh my god, turbocharging and stuff like that. It isn't that detailed like I would like. For example, you cannot upgrade the individual turbochargers on the car. You can just upgrade the engine performance, ECU and airflow and stuff, like air filters and stuff. So you cannot like swap out turbos for higher pressure turbos or low pressure turbos or quick spooling turbos or slow spooling turbos. You cannot switch do that like you can in Need for Speed, I believe you can do that. Well, at least on Need for Speed World you can swap out the turbochargers. So that's pretty cool, but it's not like name the turbochargers. It's like that this one costs more than that one. This one gives more than this. This one gets more speed, and this one gets more acceleration. It isn't that detailed, but I would like to see that. A little more detailed upgrading of the car. Of course, this game is this game, of course, is for people who aren't that into games or that into cars, like we car enthusiasts are. So, for that reason, I do understand why I've done it that way, because otherwise it would be very hard for people to play this game. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there you go. There's a good traction on those tires. Yeah, and I love that the game is free world. So, like Mafia 2, I believe, you cannot play in free world because you're always in a mission. You can play in the free world, but you always have a mission pending all the time, and it isn't that cool. And if you run the game, if you just complete the game, you cannot play like free. But in this case, you can. So that's another thing I love about this game. I would complain at the car lot you have available for the game. For example, this is a car game. Yeah, I see the R34 Skyline I'm driving here. But where the heck is the Honda S2000? Where the heck is the Toyota Supra Twin Turbo? Where are all those cars? Where are the AE86? Why aren't those here? Those are great iconic cars. But instead you're getting like this Skyline, which is like so normal. Every game has it, or every car racing game almost has it. And you got like the Challenger and Charger and the Mercedes and BMWs and stuff, but those aren't like cars that I would like to modify and street race with. Whoops. I would like to see many older cars here to modify. For example, the Supra. The Supra is an iconic modifying car. Pretty much everyone modifies it because it's so easy to modify, and it looks good, and like it has the most respect from pretty much all the car enthusiasts. So I don't see why it isn't in here. I don't believe the Mitsubishi Lancer is here either. So yeah. And when I heard that the new game, or the season pass, which costs like half of what the game costs, just for the season pass. You get like 3 more cars, and none of those are really interesting either. So that's a little disappointing. Alright, we're finally in Dallas. Alright. So let's see, where can we go now? We are in Dallas. Let's go to... see where we can go. A road that will be easy to drive. Let's go north. Go here. Somewhere. Yeah. Set waypoint. Oh, it doesn't work? What? There you go. Oh, that V-Sync though. Well, that lack of V-Sync rather. Yeah, I would like to see some drifting events in this game. But of course, it is a mission-driven game, so it's more for about the street racing, not like racing game. But I would like to see Ubisoft try on doing that, on making a game that is actually pure for racing, like drifting and stuff like that. That will be awesome to see, because Ubisoft has been a real complete failure in the last games they made. Like, they haven't worked. But this game surprisingly worked pretty nicely at launch. So that's pretty cool. But as I said, Toyota Supra, where the fuck? Like, Evolution, Lancer, and yeah, it's so many cars like missing. Mazda RX-7 isn't here. And then they can start like because there aren't new cars. But well, is this Skyline any newer than for example the Supra? Isn't that one just newer? I believe it they came out around the same time. Not that sure. Let's see if this car is visible. It's like 300 meters from here. 200 meters. No, it is visible. Oh, whoops. Alright, so this explosion controller is a bit weird. Yeah, it's a real car, and there should be another one. Further ahead, okay. Let's see which car is this the guy over here driving. Alright, off-road vehicle, okay. Yeah, handbrake. Yeah, on that, I don't have too much to say. I hope that they fix the issue where the car is visible to me. My friend's car, rather, is visible to me. And I will hope that we'll get more into the... Oh, more? What the fuck? Get more into the graphics modifications. Like, a little better and more realistic engine look. Oh, where the... Oh, it's behind here somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, I have to get in here. Alright. Oh, what? Oh, alright, I see it. Found another town. Oh yeah. Data station found. So yeah, the thing I'm doing here is just unlocking the map. So you can... Oh, what? Again? Alright, let's continue. But I don't believe I have too much more to say about this game. Feel free to post a comment on what you think about this game. And if you know my problem, if you have like experienced this before and you managed to solve it, please post that as a comment. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.